Hey Collective, how are you guys? Evie Pooh and I are doing good. Thank you all for being here and for spending time with us. We love you and we appreciate you. As you can see, I've been decorating my office. Let me lean over this way. And then I'll lean over this way so you can see. Got stuff's up. I've been unpacking yesterday. So I'm a florist and it's Valentine's Day tomorrow, so I worked an 11-hour shift today. I have no idea how long I'm going to be at work tomorrow, so I'm pretty tired right now. I've already got a reading pulled while I was charging my phone, so we're just going to tap into this message. Hope you guys have a great day tomorrow if you celebrate Valentine's Day. Okay, someone is in regret. We have a high priest here who is in regret for something that they've done. A robbery. So they've committed some kind of theft. Exploited someone. Something was unfair. The number 71 and 59 could be significant. Well, they regret robbing someone, exploiting someone. They're trapped in a man-made disaster that now they're trying to clean up. Okay? They've trapped themselves in a huge mess here that they're trying to clean up. And they've created this mess, and now they're trapped in a big old mess that they've made, and they've stolen something that they regret stealing something. We've got the kitchen and the 9 of Cups in reverse. Someone could be overindulging in alcohol. Someone could be having, like, doing something in excess, overeating, over drinking. Someone's dissatisfied with their life. Their wishes are unfulfilled. They're very materialistic. But they're definitely full of regret, because regret also represents the 9 of Cups in reverse. Someone could be having nightmares. Someone could be up drinking because they can't sleep. Looking for outside validation. The number 51. Do you seek external validation because you aren't sure you are enough? Your self-esteem depends on the approval of others and not from your own true feelings of self-worth. So someone's very dissatisfied with their life, with their appearance. They're always seeking outside validation. They can't validate themselves. They're not whole and healed in and of themselves. They could be overindulgent in substances here. Someone could like going to the mountains to get out into nature. Okay. Something could be going on in the mountains. Someone could live in the mountains. A priest here could have done something in the mountains that now they're trying to clean up. Someone could be trapped in the mountains. We've got abundance with a death. Someone could have gotten paid to do something to create someone's death, to create endless harm, to be inevitable. The number 79. We've got a ritual and water. So water signs could be significant, or someone is doing water magic. Someone could be trying to create a spirit spouse to someone. Working with marine spirits, the water in the mountains, the lake, a river, a man-made disaster. Someone could be near like a hurricane site, or from where Helene ripped through. Someone's doing rituals in the mountains. Could be near a body of water. We have a vampire and death. I mean, this is a lot of death in this energy. Their blood, it's a bloodlust. They're bloodthirsty. Something's going on at night in the mountains near the water. Some kind of night ritual. Because the vampire card has the word night on it. And cursed. Someone could have done blood magic, water magic, doing death magic here. Death has come out twice with the vampire, with a bloodlust, wanting immortality. They're thirsty. Doing rituals at night in the mountains. We have cautious. So be cautious. Some kind of hazardous waste. Something could be in like one of these barrels in the water. Someone could have disposed of something in the water in the mountains, trying to get rid of something that happened in a ritual. Someone could have been trapped. Oh my God. Are you overly cautious because you are overly cautious because you are suspicious of other people and or afraid of making the wrong move? You act very careful in order to avoid possible danger that may not even exist. You could know that someone's after you, that someone could be trying to like trap you and cause your death. Someone, be careful. Don't take any drinks or anything or any food from someone. Don't allow yourself to become overindulgent and lose control of the situation, is what I'm hearing. I would not suggest going up into the mountains with someone at this time. Be very cautious. Trust your discernment. We have faked death and family. Someone's family member could have faked their death. They could have said that something happened in the mountains. Someone's family member could be trying to fake their death. Someone's family member could have faked your death. Now they're trying to clean something up. They're trapped in something. Someone's spouse or partner is furious. Family members are furious. They're mad. They take offense to something here. Oh wow, because a spouse or partner... We have faked death again. There's something going on with a boat, with someone's spouse or partner. We have a caregiver. Someone could work in the medical field. A stethoscope could be significant. We have a female caregiver, even. Someone's spouse or partner could have helped them fake their death. That's a family member, to put someone on a boat with the water, with the mountains. Someone could be regretting getting involved in something. We've got a female here. It's an angel. An angel with the Four of Swords. This could be a tombstone for an angel. Someone could be saying that you passed away and you did it and you're still alive. And you're this angel here. I just heard you look like an angel when you sleep. Someone could be trying to do something to put them in their final resting place, to cause stress and anxiety. They want them to feel completely drained, mentally or emotionally overwhelmed, full of fear and anxiety, feeling burned out. That's how you could be feeling. You're exhausted being in this Earth Angel energy. Okay, these family members are gaslighting. They could say that they don't know where you are, that for all they know, you could be dead. They could have faked your death to collect off of your death with abundance here. They could have taken a life insurance policy out on you to collect from your death. You could be cautious around these family members. Fake death came out twice with the spouse and partner. This couple here could even fake their death to try and get away with something. We have gaslighting, the number 6, and then the number 74. Let's see, the family card was number 21. And 26 was abundance. I forgot to say those. And 31 is cautious. Gaslighting is number 6. Do you gaslight others to deflect the responsibility for a mistake you had made? You use psychological manipulation to create self-doubt and confusion in people's minds. We have a rose here. Flowers could be significant. We are right here in Valentine's Day. Someone could even come towards you with roses or with a rose or something. With the death, this could even be like flowers for a service. Someone could actually go through the whole spiel of faking their death and having a whole funeral for these family members here. Wow. We have the road, and it came out in reverse. So someone could be trying to fake their death and travel. They could be trying to go up into the mountains to hide or something. It doesn't look like someone's going to be traveling, or if someone's travels could end abruptly. The road could just be washed out. There may be, like, the roads may be bad. We've got poverty, please help. I'm seeing that as like hitchhiking. Someone could break down on the road and could be hitchhiking. They could have a sign that they need help. We've got good news. Someone could need a ride. The number 37 and 42. We have lies. With a thief. So there's a thief that's lying. They could have gotten or wanted some good news about something. They could have been hoping that they were going to travel somewhere. Could have been to the mountains. And now these travel plans could have failed. We have a substitute here with a Queen of Cups. We have a mother figure here. A replacement. A lying thief. That's a mother figure here. Could have been an impersonator. A replacement. A substitute. It could have gotten them out of poverty. It was good news. It was like a miracle, a surprise. Someone was encouraged. A Queen of Cups here. Crying. They're spiteful. Immature and irrational. They're not faithful. A female here could have been a caregiver. I was drawn to the female caregiver. This person could have been a nurse, a substitute. This person could have impersonated you. I don't know if I showed you that card. An impersonator, a substitute. With lies and thief, this mother figure could have committed fraud. We have projection. Gaslighting and projection. Number 64. Do you unconsciously take unwanted emotions or characteristics you don't like about yourself and attribute them to someone else? You project your own mental state and traits onto others, traits that they do not possess, in order to feel good about yourself. So this mother figure could have been nasty towards you, always projecting their own shit onto you. We've got a boat. Something is definitely significant about a boat. And then the road right beside the boat. I'm even seeing that as like a road closer to where someone can't have smooth sailing forward. Someone could be trying to block your path. Someone could be trying to create your death. There could have been multiple attempts with death out here twice in the same row. Death clarifying death. Could have been planning a drowning. Someone's hand sticking up out of the water. And then trapped with their hand up out of the water. Could have been trapped in a barrel. Oh my God. This could be the plan. We have intuitive Kev in reverse with this boat here. Someone's intuition is blocked. They're not trusting their intuition. Don't get on a boat. We have stubborn. Someone's stubborn. The number 77 and the number 87 could be significant. Someone's stubborn as a mule. They're angry. Someone's angry. They're trying to create, they're trying to create a distraction. So we've got a secret society here that's doing this right here. They're angry. They're stubborn. A boat with this TRAFFICKING energy trying to create a distraction. We have a cultist with the Knight of Wands traveling on a boat, distracting someone. They've gone to the extreme. They've lost their mind. They're a fanatic. This is very lustful, very SEXUAL energy, trafficking. We've got claims copycat with justice here. And and this transition card from someone's death. The number 67. Do you accuse others of wanting to be like you because you feel your self-image is at stake? A cultist here who's angry. They're TRAFFICKING ring could be getting shut down here. Could be an ending to stuff. They could be putting stuff in barrels in the water off of a boat and sinking it. There could be dead bodies. You accuse others of copying you because you see others outshining you, or you feel territorial about your own self-image. They're very reckless. They're angry. Things aren't going as well as they expected it to go. They were stubborn. They didn't want to stop doing something. Well, now the justice system's here. Somebody's getting some handcuffs. They're getting arrested. They're not going to be able to travel. They're not going to be able to deal with traffic here. We've got the transition with the death card again. This is the third time that the death card has come out in this energy in 3 different decks, including the tarot. With the 4 of Swords right beside it, that is a literal death. Trying to plan a death for an Earth Angel here. Wanting to compromise. Wanting to make some kind of a compromise. The number 19 and 33. A reconciliation. They're trying to consider some kind of a compromise or an agreement because of a death here. It's a secret. Someone definitely went on a secret trip. Okay? A secret trip. Big time secret. Like, they don't want this getting out. Inside the bloodline. Secrets inside the bloodline. About an heir. About who the actual heir is. In the lineage. In the bloodline here. Someone doesn't want these secrets looked into. They could want to try and compromise in some way. They don't want you to have this inheritance. But the 3 of Swords, you're the rightful heir to something here. With the 3 of Swords, a mother figure here could have been a tyrant and stolen an inheritance from you. This mother was in charge of your care, and they left you out in poverty with their lies. They were a thief, and it was good news. They blocked your blessings on your road, projecting all of their nasty shit onto you. We have dogmatic. The number 33. And then 33 came out up here on compromise. So that's significant. Do you avoid accepting others' beliefs, ideas, and behaviors because you have different understanding? You have difficulty understanding new ideas. These words are tiny, I can't see it. You feel certain you are right about your beliefs, and you feel everyone else is wrong about theirs. So, someone is dogmatic in this energy. Very painful ending. Very unhappy here over what's happened with you being the heir to this. There needs to be justice. Somebody needs to go to jail. There needs to be handcuffs. There was a lot of trauma, heartache, and pain here. This was very painful what you had to go through. Someone had a meeting, and whatever they were working really hard on, they put a lot of effort into it. Regarding this gift here, okay, that is yours, a meeting about this gift, the number 36 and 38. A couple with a body double here, deep fake with this couple here. This mother, I feel like she forged. She could have gotten someone to commit fraud here and forge your name. These people are corrupt. This corrupt couple here. And they had a body double to someone to pose as you regarding being the heir to something here. We have something significant about the mountain. You could live in the mountains. This could be where this took place. The sun in reverse with the mountain. I just see that as nighttime. And night came out on the vampire card with ritual. And the mountains is in that row. Someone didn't want something to come out. Someone was over enthusiastic. Trying to manifest something here. They're hindering their own progress. Self-sabotaging. Someone feels like a failure because that's what they've manifested here. it's failed. Something's blown up in their face. They could be heartbroken because now they're coming after someone to create their death because they don't want them to have this inheritance because they're money hungry. They want this money. All they want is money. The number 39. Let's see. Do you tend to equate your bank account balance with your own self-worth? These people are extravagant. You will do anything to gain material wealth. You tend to value money over everything else. They're very greedy and materialistic. They are just all about the money. And they're having a meeting about money with the justice system. We have obsession, and it came out in reverse. They're trying to act like they're not obsessed with money, but they fucking are. This whole alliance of people here. A whole alliance of people. There could be a trust. The word trust is on here. This could be a trust fund. They're acting like they're honest. And like they're not obsessed with money. And they fucking are. The number 8 and number 83. Frozen money. Someone's accounts could be frozen. Whoever their accomplice and partner in crime was. This male and a female here. A couple. Their assets could be getting frozen. This male could have been the captain of this alliance here. The leader. We've got the 5 of Wands with jealous. Creating all kinds of conflict. Worried, and they're jealous. They're worried about all this conflict that they've created. Being in competition with you. There's a lot of friction. These are your rivals. Disagreeing about money. They're obsessed with money. They're disagreeing about it. It's total chaos. The number 2. They're jealous. It's a snake. Your feelings of jealousy stem from feelings of lack within yourself. You have feelings of misplaced suspicion and internal insecurities that result in paranoia and obsession. We have a karmic masculine here that could have gotten into an accident. Could have had a wreck. Okay. And this accident could have cost a lot of money too, that the justice system could have been involved in some way. The number 67, we have schedule with travel. So someone could have been trying to travel somewhere and the road is in reverse, schedule's in reverse. So someone could have been planning a trip. It could have even been on a boat and they've had to cancel their trip. But a distraction on a boat. Someone could be trying to get someone to go on a boat so that they can do something else behind the scenes as well. Trying to plan, organize, and manage travel. A karmic masculine here. The number 76. Someone could have been traveling and they got in an accident. We have a pedo here. That could be trying to travel. Trying to schedule a way to get away, to get out. They could fake their death. Even their spouse or their partner could fake their death too, so they can go on the run, have a body double, get a new identity, steal someone's inheritance so they could start over. God almighty. A distraction with the heir and the son because they're jealous, with lies and thief, with furious family in the mountains. Wanting you dead so they can have this abundance. We've got the shopping mall. So being very frivolous. And this pedo could even be like watching people at the mall. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. Leaving you out in the cold. With poverty, needing help. Financial and spiritual hardship. Okay, sorry guys. So, with the 5 of Pentacles here is where we left off. We've got someone is impulsive. With the shopping mall, someone can do like shopping therapy, you know. They could be extravagant and overindulgent. They're money hungry. They like nice things. Cold weather and hard times. Financial difficulty and trouble. Someone could have been trying to travel to go somewhere and they may not have the money. This person's a pedo. They're trying to get away. Could have been, I was drawn to the boat. They're trying to get on a boat. They could go to the mall to get some kind of disguise so that they can travel, is what I just saw. They're impulsive. The volcano is getting ready to explode. Could be in a boat in a place where there's volcanoes. Is your desire to be impulsive, plagued by feelings of tension prior to the act? And I'm just seeing this with this pedo as like an explosion in their pants. This person could be watching people at the mall even. They could be watching someone and end up in an accident. Oh my God. You frequently engage in repetitive, destructive behaviors despite the adverse consequences. This person could be stalking, it could be a predator out watching people. They could even try and get someone from a mall. Because I'm seeing this little net here, like they've got a time frame here. They've got to catch someone. Someone could work in a mall. We've got this devil is a thief. This devil's getting ready to get in an accident. They're trying to gain profit, and gain came out in reverse. So whatever this profit is that they're trying to gain, they're not going to be able to steal this to number 24 and 25. Got reptilian. Dark evil reptilian race. Egotism. This person's all in their ego. They're in the shadow aspect of the being. We have a gift here that should have been given. Creating conflict over this gift. Someone's all up in their ego. Dark evil reptilian energy. Dark energy here. They're impulsive. They don't care. They just do it. They don't care about the consequences. We have an invisible person with the Empress. This mother figure is trying to operate behind the scenes. They want to be invisible. They don't want people to see them how they truly are. They want to be unseen, unnoticed, hidden while they travel. I'm telling you, somebody's trying to change their... Because it's like she's got on a wig with these big sunglasses trying to hide their face. Blend in. Be unnoticed. Be silent. Don't draw attention to yourself. Be invisible as you're walking through the crowd. Fit in. Could be walking around in a big crowd of people. We've got the Empress here, a mother figure. They're irresponsible. This pervert here is irresponsible in how they're moving. The number 27. Do you avoid responsibilities because you fear you will disappoint others if you fail? You are careless about the consequences of your actions and do not care what happens afterwards. That's the second time that's come out. And they just keep repeating the same mistakes over and over again. This pedo could travel to the mall. Trying to get people to abduct and traffic them. And then with the Knight of Wands and occultist creating a distraction so they can put them on a boat, acting like someone else with claims copycat. They're acting like someone else. This pervert here has got a serious entity attachment. Okay, with the devil, this is a dark perversion here. This is not good. This is some very dark shit with rituals. And they trap them. And they go to clean them up with water. A water ritual. We have an introvert. The number 66. Privacy, separate, and online community. So this pervert here could have an online community that they're on, that they could travel to be able to have an accomplice, a partner in crime, so they could get into something with somebody. It's a secret trip. Someone in your bloodline, inside bloodline with heir. They like privacy. They're greedy. This being separate from an entity attachment. They can't get this thing off of them. We've got greedy with the crossroads here. There's a lot of money involved here. Somebody's very greedy. Someone's could be hiding. Someone that's missing in the bathroom. Someone wants privacy in the bathroom. Someone's hidden keys. Hidden key is missing the bathroom. A bathroom ritual. Getting cleaned up in the bathroom. They're regretting something that they've done in the bathroom here. In the bathtub, possibly. They have resentment. Holding on to the past about something. This pervert here who is a serial cheater. They could go missing. Okay. Missing out here twice. These cards are repeating through multiple decks. The number 76. Holding on to the past. They're missing their privacy. A pervert misses their privacy. They like to be hidden and secluded. They could have gone to the crossroads with these rituals here. Do you use partners to feel loved and admired, to continually prove to yourself that you are above them? You have an avoidant attachment style and you feel love is invasive, harmful, and overwhelming. This person is extremely unfaithful. Okay, they've got addictions here. Someone could go missing because of a legal situation. They could be trying to go on the run and hide because they don't want to get caught up with this justice here with the handcuffs. A secret inside job in the bloodline. It's a secret inside the bloodline that you're the heir and your heart was broken over this. Now someone's going to have to try to have no choice but to compromise regarding a gift. A whole alliance of people had a meeting about this gift and this money. Their assets could have been frozen with frozen and money here. They can't travel. They're full of sorrow. They've created a lot of damage with loss here, with the bereavement, with a death. The number 13. The number 30. Missing legal. We have a burial with imprisonment, with mental health. Someone could say that they unalive themselves to try and avoid this legal situation because they don't want to go to prison, with faked death, with it out here twice, with a spouse and partner, both of them faking their death, so they end up missing, saying that they were having mental health problems and faking their death so that they don't have to go to prison. We've got the park. So they could say that they're going to the park. They could be going hiking in the mountains, going on a hike, and then something mysteriously happened to where they get lost on the mountain or something. They could be making up some kind of a story here. We've got temperance, trying to balance something out in the park, in nature, having inner balance, having peace and calm. Someone could be using self-restraint in a park. They could be trying to use self-restraint, traveling to a shopping mall, traveling. Someone could even be watching, a pedo here could be watching people from their car with a repetitive motion here. It could be pleasing themselves, watching people as they're walking around. We have flighty, the number 9. Do you become unreliable due to your fear of intimate relationships? You have trouble with developing intimate relationships, but you're uncomfortable with being alone. Someone lures people in, and they can't be intimate. They're closed off. This person's in very toxic energy. We have a grandparent here with abandonment in reverse. So a grandparent did not abandon you in something. A grandparent could have left you something. A missing grandparent. The number 82. We have collaboration in reverse with this death. So a grandparent didn't leave you out of something, and your family here collaborated against you to leave you out of what happened with this death. We have cryptocurrency and communication. Someone could have converted some of this money into cryptocurrency. That could have been part of what this meeting was here. Communication about a death, and then could have gotten cryptocurrency. This corrupt community here that was collaborating left you out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles, tried to act like you weren't included, that the grandparent left you out. With these intruders, they're invaders and devil energy. It's like a demonic force with entity attachment all over them, running towards you. Materialistic, greedy. There's addictions here. They can't resist their temptations. sex, ual, cheating, violence, aggressive, intruding, invading your space, trying to conquer and take over, communicating. They want it done. Being agreeable, the number 83. Do you tend to agree with others to avoid conflicts and not disrupt the status quo? You will often allow others to make decisions in order to keep the peace and not hurt other people's feelings. Someone could have, a mother figure here could have manipulated family members to do this, and they were just agreeable because they were all communicating about this, of what a grandparent left someone here, which was a gift, and it looks like money. We have debt. Left you in a lot of debt. Took your money. They owe you a debt here from a grandparent. A whole collaboration of people. We have a Jezebel in reverse, the number 97, and disturbance, the number 57. They want it to be obscure that they have this problem. Someone could have chronic masturbation problems here. Okay. They could feel supernatural and like they've got some kind of beast inside of them. They've definitely got Jezebel inside of them. They're trying to act like they don't, and like they're this, good, upright person. Blackmail someone to kidnap someone with an unaliving here with an assassination plot. Someone could be blackmailing someone in order to create this death. Could even be 2 deaths here. Invaders with assassination. We've got a lost soul here. Hold on, Evie Pooh. This person's a lost soul. Wandering around confused. They're struggling because they're defeated. Trying to seek clarity. A lost soul here. We've got the 9 of Wands. Having to defend yourself. Block and shield and protect yourself against this copycat here. The battle's half won. You've had to persevere. Okay. Coming up against a demonic lost soul here who's a copycat with a copycat and burial. Someone with the occupation and burial. Someone paid someone to take someone out. We got HITMAN energy here. And then a copycat with the fraud, with the forgery here, with the substitute impostor of a Queen of Cups. Mother figure here. Getting a body double to... They paid someone to forge your signature is what I'm hearing. The number 54. Do you imitate others because you believe you must copy others to be worthy of good things? You imitate or adopt the behavior or practice of another because you feel you aren't good enough as yourself. So this person was copying you. I just see that as like taking your identity regarding this burial policy here. Okay, from a grandparent with debt from a burial. It's missing. A pervert took it. Someone's occupation could even be a doctor, and we did have a caregiver with a stethoscope, a nurse. Someone could work in the medical field for sure. I was drawn to the chart in their hand. The number 34, there's a confession. They're guilty. Someone was hired to do something here as well. The number 71. Someone's secret weapon was causing an accident, and then the accident here ended up happening to a karmic masculine when they were traveling. It looks like a backfire here. Yes, they wanted this accident to happen to their child. These are your parents here, your parental figures. Okay, well, a mother is under judgment and you're going to receive justice. Justice is out here twice. You're this adult child now, and you had to deal with this demonic legion, like invaders coming after you. With this mother figure here who stole this from you. They're under judgment for sure. Imposter syndrome. This mother was an imposter. She's a fake. She was a phony. She's a fraud. She committed fraud. She forged your name. Put you in poverty. They didn't care. They didn't care about you. The number 90. Do you find yourself questioning your own abilities or feel you might be perceived as an imposter despite evidence of your competence? You harbor persistent feelings of inadequacy and you fear being exposed as a fraud. This person was so narcissistic. They really put on a show to the outside world. We've got endings in a wooded area. Someone is coached on how to create endings in this wooded area in the mountains here for burial. Burial in a wooded area. Someone's coached on how to do this. The number 91 and the number 5. Drama in the mountains. Drama outside in the mountains. I'm telling you. Someone could collapse on the road outside of the mountains because of some kind of drama that's occurred, and that's with the road in reverse. And then poverty with this sign with please help. Someone could run outside of the mountains because of some kind of drama with the rope being kidnapped. Oh my God, trying to create an ending in someone's life in the mountains, and they get away, could run and end up being so exhausted that they collapse on the road and somebody could pick them up and help them. We have a King of Cups in reverse with mothering and a friend in reverse. This person was extremely emotionally manipulative. They were irrational and rude. They were definitely very impulsive. They were not faithful. They're a cheater. They're very reactive. They could have acted like they were this great mother, but they were not. Could have acted like, oh, I'm your friend, but they were not. The number 79. Do you feel you need to prove your worth through constant caregiving and support? You fear you won't be liked or appreciated if you do not nurture the needs of others above your own. Someone could have been like smothering, overly motherly, acting like they were your friend, that like you could trust them, that they supported you, but no, this mother figure was not your friend. They had it out for you. They were jealous. King of Cups reverse, and then Queen of Cups substitute with this liar, this thief, acting like they were this great mother and they loved you so much. And we've got death with a bully here. So death is heavy in this energy. We have a fireman at the lake. Wow, or the river. A fireman could be drawn to the lake or the river. It could be like a forest fire or something here. The veil's being lifted on these criminals. 7 of Swords, these thieves with the Ace of Swords. The truth's coming out. The 2 of Pentacles. Something's going to be balanced out with what this whole collaboration of people we're working on. We've got a King of Pentacles here with the 10 of Cups. So father figures, family members here. The veil's being lifted, the truth's coming out. We've got the North Node, during the North Node here. It could be a fire in the mountains, in the woods. Someone could fake their death and act like they died in a fire. Someone's overly critical. The number 18, do you criticize others because of a perceived personal weakness? You criticize others by pointing out their weaknesses and offering solutions to non-existent problems. The mother figure is what definitely popped in first. They could have always been telling you no, and then acting like, oh no, I love you. All they wanted was power. All they wanted was fucking power. And they could have gotten power of attorney over you. to steal from you. This person's a cheater. They're manipulative. They're sneaky. They're deceitful. They're a liar. They're a thief. They're a criminal. And death is all over this in multiple decks. Multiple death attempts. Blackmailing people. A freaking perv. God. Okay. Let's draw from my handmade deck. Tell me about this mother figure here, Spirit. Clarify this mother figure. We have an emotional support animal. New levels mean new devils. We've got the first house. Could be dealing with an Aries. The first house is about yourself, your personality, your physical body, new beginnings, current interest, how you do things, how you see things, in your current frame of mind. This person could have been very hard on you and on your image of self. We've got a house fire and it came out in reverse. Someone snitching for less jail or prison time, and we did have a fireman that came out. Someone could have been planning arson here. We've got this energy vampire playing in your energy. This energy vampire. Their solar plexus is blocked, so they want your power. A poor self-image, so they tried to affect your first house. They tried to affect how you could see yourself. They were extra critical, and that came out. Overly critical on the bottom of the deck. Wow. Worthlessness. Egotistical. Passive. Greedy. And having poor digestion. This person was siphoning your energy. Playing in your energy. They wanted this on the down low. They didn't want you to know. Okay. That they were doing this to you. Under surveillance. And it came out in reverse. They could have had someone surveillancing you, tapping you with organized crime here. They're not doing this anymore. We've got party. Someone could be partying. Draw 5 from the green deck. A key to something, and then hidden keys came out. Tell me about this mother figure. Hold on. Well, we landed on prison. I can't shuffle. Somebody's going to jail. There we go. Now they're going. Tell me about this mother. We have a fake alibi. They could be given an alibi, but it's fake. They're terrified. They're terrified. They don't want to go to prison over what they've done. They have no remorse over what they've done, but they're terrified to go to prison. Family caught a case. An ex caught a case. So family and ex here could be involved. Let's do one more round. Tell me more about this mother. Wow. Life in prison with the letter G because of illegal activities. The letter G. Got shocking news because they're doing the wrong thing. It's extremely disturbing. The letter I, J. You're doing the right thing. Con man could be trying to get to a secure location. Wow. Just saw a sister with a group chat about a secure location with your sister possibly, or someone's sister. A secure location could have been compromised that someone was trying to get to, so now that they can't travel there, they're in God's tower. A sister here. Communication with a sister and a con man, or someone's sister is a con man, all about financial stability. They've destroyed themselves. With the throat chakra, talking in communication in a group chat about financial stability, paying all the bills. A con man. Planning an attack. The letter N, M, C. Could have been planning on drugging someone. Someone could be a pro at something. A pro mentor here. Feeling loved. A pro at making someone feel loved to manipulate them. The letter V. Something's in the bank vault at the bank. Oh. We have this right here with this unaliving and this assassination, kidnapped and blackmail over here. Manslaughter, unaliving. Someone is overindulgent. They're intoxicated with the Nine of Cups in reverse. And there's a lot of lust in this energy. Tax evasion. Something's in a safety deposit box. This came out the other day. Evidence. And it is in a safety deposit box. I channeled that the other day. Something that's going to a P.O. box in that reading too. Catfishing, and there's evidence of this as well. We've got the letter R. They refuse to stop. A dark high priestess. A dark high priest and a high priest is what came out. They're in regret. They've been passing it around. A cult is being exposed. Don't interact with them. You don't interact with these people. They could be getting RICO charges. Arson, here it is. Child abuse. Burglary. Could have been abused as a child. They're worried that you're going to find out what's going on. This could be the family pedo here. Working with your family to hurt you. A curse has been broken. They could have been trying to send in a love offer, but a curse has been broken and you didn't fall for it. A bank robbery spiked in investigation. Wow. There could be a property deed. Someone's trapped in fear. A bank robbery with a property deed. Someone could have stolen someone's property. They can't get you off their mind because of what they've done to you here. They have no remorse. It was definitely an inside job with this bank robbery here. You were violated. Someone is being tested. They're full of fear because the universe has your back. Your heart chakra is open wide. You're full of love. God will show you that He is real. And they're mad because you raised your standards. These people are going to be held accountable. They could have acted like they were this awesome support system and they weren't. They're immature and childish. Because you're on to them and they can't stand it because they're being held accountable. They were keeping secrets from you. Wow. Money. They were keeping secrets about stolen money. Wow. You were a victim of this lust demon. This could be a father figure here. They're not legally allowed to leave. That's why this road is in reverse. It's time to walk away. Your intuition scares them. It's freaking them out. The letter D. M. MD. Someone could be a doctor. An injury. Someone could need to go to the doctor. This is a huge blow to their ego. Okay. They can't stand it. Trying to tarnish your reputation. They're going to be prosecuted. Trying to tarnish your reputation on the internet as well. Wow, we have federal prison. They're triggered because they're going to be prosecuted because of a stolen inheritance. They're going to federal prison. Wow. And you're the heir inside the bloodline that should have received this. And you're innocent. They had no clue who they were coming up against and how strong you are. Okay. I want to know a little bit more about this pervert that's trying to travel here. Yeah, they're wanting... Wow, these criminals are starting all over again. They're trying to go on the run with an unfamiliar territory with a Stolen identity here. It's criminals. They're mad because you love yourself. You are safe. Don't allow fear to creep in. They've been energy harvesting for sure. We have fraudulent documents with the stolen inheritance here. They falsified information and they created fraudulent documents. Tell me about this pedo. This is a male pedo here. This is a father figure. They're obsessed and they're acting like they're not. And they're worried because they're going to get caught. This person's older in age. They're doing a life review. They're in a state of denial and they're having to see the bigger picture. Someone could have Alzheimer's disease or dementia, or they could be acting like they do. They were money laundering. Someone could have diabetes. They have an obsessive fear of losing wealth. The hermit is seeing through the illusions. They have a choice between two options. These people created a trauma bond with you. They created a covert criminal network. Being with the karmic destroyed their finances. There could be an unexplained disappearance with a head trauma, brain bleed, stroke, or a clot. Someone is a teacher. We've got a coach or a teacher over here even. Okay, they could be involved. They could be hiding in the woods. We've got total corruption that's going on here. Tell me more about this pervert, pedo. Trying to cause conflict, and that right there, they're obsessed with you and they're acting like they're not, but they are, because obsession is in reverse. They are definitely obsessed with you. They're just trying to act like they're not. Yeah, they're trying to cause conflict with this Five of Wands here. They want you paranoid. They're absolutely obsessed with you. And they're obsessed with money. Frozen money. They're obsessed with keeping you in poverty to where this is cut off from you and you don't have your inheritance here. Tell me more about this father figure. But one just jumped. We got a PI with kidnapping. So a private investigator could be looking into somebody that got hired, was given a new job to put somebody in the hospital. Somebody in the hospital could have ordered a hit here. Because we do have a wreck out here. Wow, and I said flood damage earlier with Hurricane Helene. With cleanup of the water and the boat. With a man-made disaster here. Faked their death with the mountains. It just made me think of Helene. Tropical storm or tsunami. Yeah. We have justice. T-was represents the letter T and air signs. Justice, leadership, sacrifice, honor, and strategy. So justice has come out 3 times. Justice is coming in for this situation here. True success often requires sacrifice, loyalty, and a deep sense of duty. Strength and determination highlights leadership skills, overcome obstacles with confidence and strategic thinking. Willingness to make sacrifices for the greater good. You must have the courage to stand by your principles even in the face of adversity. Requires resilience and dedication. This is a rune. Right, though. The letter R and air signs. It's in reverse, and it represents will. It's a blockage, resistance, delays, obstacles, and uncertainty. An unwillingness to move forward, leaving you feeling stuck or uncertain about your direction. Fear of the unknown, reluctance to leave your comfort zone, or external circumstances that are hindering your movement. Confronting whatever is causing the delay or resistance will help you find the courage and determination to push through. We have moving and love bombing with this gaslighting here. So somebody's trying to go on the move, and I just saw the ocean. They had a decision to make, and they've had plenty of time to make it right, and they haven't. So they're going to prison. Someone's very analytical in this decision. They're going to prison. It's being exposed. These people were very wealthy. There's a house. They were very affluent. There's a lot of wealth here. Okay, they've had plenty of time to make it right since you were a child. And you deserve to be loved. They've trapped themselves. These criminals are trapped in what they've done. And trapped came out over here. It's a man-made disaster that they've trapped themselves in. They're trying to clean it up. They regret what they've done with this robbery here. They're just making excuses. They're making excuses because they don't want to go to prison. They could be watching you online. You could be separated from these people. And they're furious that they've been exposed. They could say that you're an sex worker and you're not. And they could have been doing that with this distraction with the secret society. Is angry that they're trying to traffic on a boat here with the cultist and the Knight of Wands. Very sexual energy. A text message here. A janitor could be trying to clean up text messages. They were insidious. Something's definitely going on with the bank or somebody that works in the bank or with a bank account. Emotional pain and suffering with poison. Being victimized, trying to poison someone with potions. Communication about poisonous potions. It's a secret. Someone that's pregnant could find out that they have HPV. We have a hitman. Idaho could be significant. The Chinese zodiac sign of the rabbit could be significant. Someone could be scamming people to support their addictions, and they're upset that people are seeing who they really are. And they're mad that you won't tolerate their nasty behavior. This bully here. It's very abusive. They have no choice but to stop the abuse. Okay, let's roll the dice. I'm exhausted, guys. We're going to close out. Y'all just take this how it resonates. We've got Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and double Gemini. Could be significant. Pull out some letters, and I'll turn it around in a minute and show it to you guys so you can play word search. Okay, we've got C, U, N, W, G, J, O, R, L, C, U, F, D, I, A, R, Z, Florida, Jordan, Lilac, Ford, X, X, J, A, X, so triple X, like X-rated movies, K, P-O-R-N, with triple X there, M, T, G, W, J, G, I, B, S, bullshit, K, G, I, T, Z, J, we'll do 2 more, K, W. Okay. Alright guys, so this is going to be our reading. Y'all just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. Thank you all for being here and for spending time with me and little sweet Evie Pooh. We love you guys so much. I hope you have a good Valentine's Day. Bye, Collective.